Hello everyone, introduce my name is Frans Tombang Marbun with name 2005002 and 2. Study program D4 Plantation Management class 2020. Here I will practice speaking. Good morning all and the other happy friends. This morning let us say thanksgiving to the presence of God Almighty who has bestowed His grace so that we can gather here in good physical and mental health. Dear audience, the speech I will deliver this time explain natural disaster and their impact on economic growth. Dear audience, I respect disaster can be one of the factors causing disruption in the economy. The Minister of Finance gave an example of how disaster, such as the tsunami in Aceh and the earthquake in Yogyakarta, affect the economy, namely the potential loss of gross domestic product. Earthquakes in Indonesia could potential cause a loss of GDP of up to 3%. The magnitude of disaster risks differs in each region due to difference in the concentration of assets, hospital, school buildings and government buildings, and population. If a large enough earthquake hits Jakarta, the economic loss costs are estimated to reach, while the disaster in Papua is expected to result in smaller economic loss. However, this difference in the level of loss will not distinguish the disaster response policies by the government. Natural disasters also have a negative effect on development and can reduce production capacity on a large scale, which result in financial loss. Disaster require recovery, rehabilitation, and restructuring so that economic life returns to normal. All of his tests, the question of financing that often exceeds the economic capacity of disaster-stricken, so that countries with limited finance have the potential of increase their national debt. Disaster also affect the price of food and energy commodities, which continue to rise. This will trigger inflation, while people's purchasing power does not increase, in fact tends to decrease. The next problem is that it is possible for many companies that support the lives of local communities in disaster area to have difficulty operating and go out of business, so that I can lead to increased unemployment. Another consequence of the disaster is that it damages roads, which are the most important access for the economy. Destroy road infrastructure cause logistic problems. Many goods cannot be delivered. In the end, areas do not get a supply will result in shortage of goods, triggering impatience and thank you. Dear audience, just a short speech that I can convince to you. Hopefully, what I have conveyed is useful. Finally, I give thank you and I thank you for your attention.